If I look nervous but also excited, that's because I'm about to do my very first ever lap of the Nurburgring Nordschleife circuit. Thankfully, I'm being expertly guided by the professionals at the Hyundai Driving Experience Program. So, let's strap in and do this. The Nurburgring Nordschleife is mecca for petrol heads, and while everyone has their ideal ring car, for me it's got to be a hot hatch. You can keep your Porsche 911 GT3, thanks. Hyundai's Driving Experience Program is designed for owners and Hyundai enthusiasts, and it gives you access to the track here in Germany, but the program runs at other famous tracks in Spain, Italy and Korea as well. Prices vary, but 2 days at the Nürburgring will cost up to €1,100. That's about $1,800 in Australian money. That gets you access to expert driver training, the track itself, the car obviously, a certificate and more. What's cool about the program is you get to choose your own adventure in terms of the car you drive on the circuit. So if you want to sample an electric Ioniq 5N, go for gold. But if you're after something that's more like a traditional hot hatch, like an i20 or an i30N, then you can do that as well. If you'd rather be very briskly chauffeured around the ring, then you can pay for a blast in one of a fleet of Hyundai N Taxis, helmed by a professional driver. I did this in the i30N and it was both exhilarating and intense. Alright, I've had the driver training, I'm technically ready to go. Let's get behind the wheel and do this. After a couple of warm-up laps in the i30N fastback, our instructor Rolf eased us into high-speed runs. It is exhilarating just being on the track here, but it is very challenging. There are too many corners to remember in such a short time frame, but after a couple of laps you start to recognise parts of the track and the landscape. I didn't even check my speed during the laps as I was so busy concentrating on staying on the tarmac, but I was definitely going fast. After a break, we jumped into the Ioniq 5N, which is an entirely different beast. I love the drama of the soundtrack and the E-shift synthetic gears, but it's hard for me to go past the i30N. For more, check my written report at carsguide.com.au.